We are the group 4 and we are discussing the issue for e-pollutants from e-waste. The accumulated e-waste is due to rapid turnover and disposal of equipment due to rapid improvement of software. This means that old gadgets are thrown away quickly because new versions come out fast and software updates make old ones new. For example, a phone that cannot support the latest apps anymore gets replaced by a new model, adding to e-waste.
Next is rich and poor countries are both producing more electronics waste every year. Example is in the US, people throw away millions of old computers yearly, and in developing countries, old imported gadgets also add to waste.
Remedies include standardization and regulatory measures to increase the life cycle of equipment before they become obsolete. A solution is to make rules so gadgets last longer and don't become outdated too quickly.
Efficient destruction of toxic components and requiring the recycling by both consumer and equipment vendors must be required. Another solution is to safely remove the harmful parts from gadgets of make sure both use is of companies recycling them improperly. Example, companies called offer the trade-in program where they recycle all device safely.
Now let's proceed to slide 44. Implication for teachers. Guide the teachers on what they should teach that relate to ICT and how to teach it. Teachers should guide students in learning how tech works and how to use it properly in their studies. For example, a teacher can show students how to search safely online and check if info is reliable. Next, technology should never replace any human teachers. The tools are support instructional materials for the teachers which are available for use. The human touch of the teacher is still a vital component in teaching. Teachers should be reminded that there are always limitations in the use of different gadgets and tools. Computers, apps, and gadgets help teaching, but they cannot replace a real teacher. Devices can break, internet can be slow, and not all students may have equal access. Teachers should prepare backup plans.
Next, implication for teachers. There are rules and regulations that govern the use of technology. Caution should be observed to protect individuals' privacy. As teachers, you must be aware that the use of technology may jeopardize your privacy and security. Teachers must respect laws and school rule laws when using technology. They also should protect their own and their students' privacy. All the issues and many more shall be part of the teaching content, as each teachers will be encouraged to use technology in teaching. Teaching should also protect students about the challenges of technology such as e-waste, cyberbullying, online safety to avoid responsible to build responsible users.
Let's move to slide 45. Implication for learners. Learners still need guidelines on how to use and regulate technology use, as there are positive and negative effects of using technology. Learners should know the difference. Students still need teachers and adults to guide them on how to use technology properly. They must learn the good and bad effect of using it. Learners should not
only know the benefit of using technology, but they should also know how to. They can be protected from the hazard technology brings to their lives. Awareness of risk and of protection. Learners shall understand not just the benefit of technology, but also the dangers and how to stay safe.
Learners should take full advantage of the potential of learning support they can derive, such as the development of HOTS, the development of learning communities through collaboration, the enhancement of skills to manage the various resources as 21st century learners, and many more. Maximizing the benefits of ICT. Learners should use the technology to improve important skills like critical thinking, collaboration, and resource management.